y'all? It's your girl Kayla Goff, aka Famous Kayla. Don't forget that bunky. And we are here with another episode of Almost Grown. And I'm here with.
It's your boy, Will Health. I'm just playing. What it do is good. It's your boy Will be here. You know what I'm saying? From the 251 Mobile, Alabama. You feel me?
Do y'all know what it is, bro?
Bro, everybody know. You know what Mardi Gras is? It's not from New Orleans, by the way. It started in Mobile, Alabama.
Okay, history.
You know what I mean?
Let's just start off by this. We got two HBCU students up here.
You know what I'm
Graduates.
Ooh,
Graduates.
Ooh.
So you finna get some education today while you get some jokes in there too. So tell us about yourself. Well, I know who you is, but let the people know who you is. And them 100K people who already know who you is. So, go ahead, Alfred.
I got you. So I am, will be. It's actually kind of interesting saying it like that. But no, I'm Will Blake. I do content creating. I do a lot of Twitch reactions. I'm known for my reactions at will6lake.media. But really just a content creator that's trying to show people that if there's a will, there's a way. God bless us with 24 hours in life. So you should go dominate every day as if it's your last day.
And I just want to say congratulations because I did peep 100K. And mind y'all, you also had 50K not even a month ago, or you said August?
Yeah, end of August going into September, we had 50K. And then before beginning of November, hit 100K. So it was just happening so fast. Like, you just got to keep up with it.
And that is a blessing because I feel like especially in this generation, like a lot of people try to hop on the wave of Twitch streaming. So the fact that you was able to make your own platform, that's T. And that honestly, that's the first question I have to ask. So like, how did you even get started into that? How did you know you want to do that? Because you also was an engineering major, right?
Yeah. So for real, what did it for me? Summer 23, I did an internship at a company I'm not gonna disclose, but it was in South Carolina, and so that's when I kind of discovered who AMP was, and it's kind of like that's the first time I seen people that look like us really on top. So it's kind of like that sparked some in me on some time of like, I can do this. Because I got the personality, I love to talk, I love the camera, I'm not shy of the camera. And that's just me. So then from there, I kind of just studied. And me and my partners, shout out my brother Rico, Doug, Brandon, and Jordan.
Hey, Rico.
You know what I'm saying? Real dog. And my day one is right there. We started doing Instagram lives. And so like that got me in the realm of doing live content. Like people watching us talk, story time. It's a point we had some crazy segments. There was some crazy segments.
What kind of crazy segments?
What rating can I go on this podcast? I know it's almost grown. You know what I mean? I just want to be cautious. But
no. We don't discriminate here. Yourself.
It was some style of dancing challenge.
Oh, the strippers.
Very close. But yeah. So like, it was called. I thought of that Thursday.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So like we was like
on a Thursday.
Come on now.
Leading into a Friday.
Come on now. But nah, real talk, like, it started with that, and it was just like, it showed me like I can entertain and get people involved. I was like, bro, I'm gonna try this like Twitch game. So then I was working at a wing place, saving up tips, and it's like my brothers, my friends, so I was saving up tips, bought my PC, and I just started streaming, trying to figure it out. And then it went into after I graduated, where I told myself I'm gonna give myself a year, fully locking in. I'm gonna do this streaming stuff. And then we went hard, and then it just kind of taught me something. Then from there, I created my community called Willville. You know what I'm saying? It takes a village. So we went from there, and then God just took the rest of the way, honestly.
Amen.
So yeah.
Honestly, I have two questions.
I got you.
I'm not sure which one I want to start with first, but I'm going to start with the one about friendship because you just talked about village. Something I've noticed, you seem like a very friendship-oriented person, and we probably look at them like a family. So how has that, one, shaped who the person you is today, but also help with your branding? Because I feel like that's important. Like, if you ain't around the right people, you ain't going to get to where you want to be.
Nah, 100%. I tell people all the time, you got to surround yourself around like-minded people. But people say that phrase so loosely, but they think that just because somebody else trying to do what I'm trying to do, that's meant to be. No. Like-minded people is within that heart. So it's like, I do value friendship. Like, all my brothers are genuinely brothers. Like, when I do, decide to have children in the future.
Oh, he got a whore.
Amen. When I do decide to have children, they're going to have 16 uncles. You feel what I'm saying? I got 11 line brothers, and my dogs love them guys to death. And then I got 5 brothers that's like really family. Like, my picture hanging up at the family house. Like, it's like family for me, rough come up. But I had to understand I went through that so I can have the mindset to impact and teach somebody else in the future. So like when it's time for me to have kids, they don't have to worry about that.
Exactly. And then it's also like you gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's something I'm starting to learn. Like you can't be in rooms all the time with people who is yes, you want to be around people that's like-minded to you, but I want somebody that's smarter than me. I don't always want to be the smartest person in the room. And especially like you said, when you're around like people that you, first of all, that you want to be at, that are black, a lot of them, they gonna know a lot more than you, and you gotta be able to take that criticism. And it's also like you want to have them side by side to say like, hey, this is not what you finna do. This is another way to it. You don't want no yes fans around you. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I don't like. I don't want no yes man around me.
I don't like a yes man. I don't like a yes man because like even with them, like one of my best friends, Kale, that's my dog, that's my right hand man, and we hold each other to certain standards, and we'll call each other out when we BSing. Like you know you can go harder. We finna push each other to do that. And it's just like, and we both started with just what we had, you know what I'm saying? He started with an iPhone XR, now he's the lead graphic guy at Alabama A&M University. Taking over the city, taking over the state.
We love that.
So it's just like, hey, my man is really excelling his business, his brand. So it's like, and it's just like, I'm in my Twitch and content creating realm, and we both still got what we got going on, but like we still applying that pressure forward. And it's like, we gonna always push each other to be uncomfortable, because that's the only way you can grow. So the seed only can grow and turn into a flower when it goes to that rough dirt. You feel what I'm saying? Come on now, hey,
y'all just heard it. Repeat that.
Listen, the seed can only turn into the flower after it go through that rough dirt.
That rough dirt, not no clean dirt, not no warm soil.
Rough dirt.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So I do have to ask as well, like, when you said you was grinding and you was going through your progress and you had that 1 year where you're like, okay, I'm gonna lock in. What was your goal every day? Because I feel like that's probably one of the hardest things for everybody. One, of course, like work balance. Yeah. But two, it's like, some people it's like, okay, I want to make this content video, but I don't know how often I need to push it out or what time I need to do that. You know what I'm saying? I be peeping that, especially on TikTok. People like, if I overly doing it, am I overly saturating my content? You know, so what advice would you have to give to other people, but then also what did you do?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give you what I did, and I'm gonna give you the map that what I based it off of. So if you're a content creator out there, or any creator or doing anything, really listen to what I'm about to say. You need to go on the platform you want to blow on, the platform you want to be your platform. Find 3 creators that you look to be in the same category. Don't steal. Some people gonna take it to steal. I won't say steal. Look at those 3 and see what they did and follow their journey. So once you do that, it helps you formulate somewhat of a structure to like somewhat of a plan. From there, see what they did and turn it into your own personality. I'm gonna tell you how the mindset game, and a lot of people don't look at it like this, but this will help me change my perspective. Because in life, it's all about perspective, prayer, and purpose. Come on now. So look,
prayer first.
Prayer real first. My bad, Lord. Reverse that. Prayer, purpose, perspective. There we go. So you gotta look at it from a different perspective. Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, churches, all sell chicken and chicken sandwiches, all this and third. But something about that brand, something about their style makes the people want to go there. So it's so many people that are going to be YouTubers in the future, YouTubers in the past, and YouTubers in the present. So what can set you aside to be in that category? So you gotta look at it from that perspective and see what can you do. Then after that, what I did was, to answer the question on the daily goal, my goal was to do 1% better than yesterday. I don't care if that's 1 more follower. I don't care if that's me posting 1 more video. I don't want to be at the same number twice. So no consecutive day will look like the previous day. But I never want to go down. I always want to go up. So it's just like steps. You know what I'm saying? It's like that step master at the gym. Okay. I just need you to keep going. That's all that matters, because step 1 and step 50, although it's still a forward step, they feel different. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what you got to do. Now for what I did, in March of 2025, I told myself, I was like, I've been streaming for a year now. I got 2,000 followers. My media. 2,000 in
March?
Yeah, and no. In January 1st, I had 1,112. In January,
this year.
January 2025, this year. And so
do it.
I'm trying to tell you. So it's like in March, I got to like 1. I was at like 1.5, and I told myself, March Madness. Every day I'm gonna post 3 times a day. This is the 3rd month. Every day I'm gonna post 3 videos a day, and I did that. By March 17th, I had my first video go viral. By March 21st, I had my first 1 million views on Instagram. And it was crazy. So it was like, it was wild. And then it was just like, from there, I found what I like to do. It's like I love looking at my comments. People laugh and entertain, tapped in. So I just kept doing, rinse and repeat. But my community grew so fast that it was like, oh man, I got, you know what I'm saying? I love this feeling. So it just went from there, and I just ain't stopped. So now I still to this day post 3 times a day. I interact with my comments. I read my DMs on stream. Like if you pop in on the stream and you in my DMs, you make music, send your music. I react to it free of charge. I don't, because you tapped into my dream. So I'm gonna show. I can put your dream out there. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's what it's really about. So
that is so real.
Yeah, nah.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time you talk about how many subscribers or whatever that you had before, followers, I'm just like, damn, this is a testimony for real. You know what I'm saying? Because exactly, the fact that you logged in for a year and you're just like, I'm gonna just do it. You know, and I think that's the problem now is that so many of us are in our head. Especially, let's be for real, like Instagram, social media has changed to where every time people about to post something is, oh, I need it to look like this and I need to have this camera lighting and all this. So now it's like, you so worried about what it looked like, now you ain't even posting it. Now we still don't know who you is. So I do have to ask that as well, like when it comes to lighting, like camera and all of that stuff, like was that one of your main focuses when you started to lock in for real, or were you just like, let me just pick up a camera and go?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I actually did not start with a camera. I started with an iPhone 12 with what's the lowest gigabyte storage you can get from Apple? 56, something like that, whichever one that was. I had the lowest gigabyte storage, iPhone 12, a ring light with a broken tripod stand, and an iPad. That's it. I was doing TikTok lives, and I was like, I gotta get myself comfortable. When I first started doing content, before the Instagram days, I was making playlists on TikTok lives. That's all I was doing. I was like, hey y'all, it's R&B night. Help me make a playlist. Like, you feel me?
R&B night.
I was like, oh, it's reggae night.
Who you listen to?
My favorite artist?
R&B.
Oh, R&B. I was
I'm
saying
just
my favorite
testing
artist. R&B. I like old R&B.
Thank you.
So like Kim is my favorite R&B artist.
Okay.
But like if I like Kim, but I like old early 2000s female
R&B. Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I love Keisha Cole.
And they're not Mary J. Like them, like that era. Like we don't got that right now. Shout out to the artists we got now, because we got road kids with underground artists that really be snapping. I learned that from my streams. But that early 2000s. But if we going like right now, Broadway. Oh my God. Hey,
hold up.
Hey, shout out Rod.
That was my number 2. And not no just mainstream raw wave either.
No, I'm going.
No.
Other games too. When we talking about boom.
Okay, I love me some right there. You going to his concert?
Sadly, no, man. I'm 4 for 4 for concerts so far. I'm missing. Nah, he's my number. I ain't even gonna show my minutes of raw wave to you.
Mine is bad. I can't lie.
What that was? I ain't got my glass on. What number that was?
See what we talking about with these glasses,
We ain't
bro.
gonna tell nobody.
It's okay. 843.
I ain't gonna lie.
You worse than that?
16,000.
For real? You need to space yourself, right?
Nah, it's like Rod got so many songs that resonate with life.
Thank you.
That resonate, and it's like not even just life as a whole, my life. Like Rod got some songs dead serious, like when he said it, don't forget, if you can't feel my pain, this ain't for you anyway.
Okay.
Like real talk, like bottom boy survivor, like that's real.
Hard time living.
Come on now. So
make sure you don't forget it.
Yeah, come on now.
Thank you.
Rod, that's my artist. Drake. I'm a Drake fan.
Okay.
Yeah, Drake. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Controversial, Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
Okay.
I ain't gonna switch up. I ain't gonna lie. Kendrick, great artist, great guy, but Drake is the most. Listen, it'll never be another Drake. That's what I'm saying. It'll never be another Drake.
It won't.
So he's the greatest artist of all time. Let me finish it. Excluding Michael Jackson out of that listing.
You don't think Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne's the greatest rapper of all time. There's no rapper better than Lil Wayne.
Okay, what are you talking about? Okay.
Versatility for somebody that can go R&B, rap, then collab and feature, then be the featuring artist, then for as showing the upcoming underground artists and stuff like that. Drake just do it all, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I know they're gonna get controversial.
And Beyonce.
Beyonce's great. I ain't gonna lie. I got Drake over Beyonce though. But that's just for me. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. No, I get it. I'm sorry. I definitely went all the way off talking about R&B, but I had to. We're gonna come back to that because I have a few questions.
I'm with you.
But we gonna get back because I do have one more question as far as streaming.
I'm with you.
So, my question. I went all the way off talking about R&B.
Nah, that music, I love some music.
That's what I'm saying. I love it. I'm glad you like Rodarius because a lot of people really be hating.
They do, and I don't see why, because it be the same people that hate on Rod listen to Summer Walker.
Okay, and see,
you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Okay, but you want to listen to Gangbang all day. I'm sorry,
I
I'm Gangbang.
don't feel like shooting Lil Ray Grandma's house tonight.
Okay, I don't feel like
really
doing that.
tap into my mind, you feel me?
Okay,
So like,
y'all talking about people shooting up near a church. I don't do that.
You don't do that. But I got a question for you. Can I ask a question? Alright, so I told you I was gonna ask this controversial question. And I feel like we segued into this on purpose.
Okay.
You have to keep one and get rid of one in all the music and projects they ever made.
Keep one, but get rid of one.
You gotta keep one, you gotta get rid of the other one. Everything they ever made. Right?
Okay.
I need y'all to listen, chat.
Y'all listening?
Y'all listening.
Cause I'm scared.
Zero in. Chris Brown, Usher. One stay, one go, in everything they ever made.
Okay, repeat the question one more time. I got the people, Chris Brown and Usher, what?
So which one you keeping in everything they made, and which one you getting rid of in everything they made? Features, I'm talking about everything. Now listen, I need you to really listen.
I'm listening.
There's a lot of Breezy fans out there that's probably watching.
It is, but I'm gonna be real though. Usher got some real soulful music that I love from the 90s, and I really think he definitely shaped Atlanta. But he definitely did shape Atlanta. I think he had a big effect with Atlanta culture. But
wait a minute.
But Chris Brown, I love Chris Breezy. I feel like Chris Breezy just do it all.
Over Usher?
Yes.
Usher.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, but Chris Brown be hitting them backflips and all that. Man.
What's Superstar? What song Chris Brown got me?
Okay, Superstar good. A lot of Chris Brown songs is good. Don't do that. I'm not gonna lie, I love Deuces.
I'm in the middle. That's
favorite.
my favorite Chris Brown song. But like I'm saying, like I'm in the middle. Like that's why I came up with the question.
Okay, let me say this.
Okay.
I think
Usher.
I like both of them for two different reasons. So Usher, that's like I could listen to you in any type of mood. If I'm feeling a little, I'ma listen. If I'm feeling a little soulful, I'ma listen. If I want some new school, whatever, I'ma listen. Now with Chris Brown, I feel like both of them are good performers. I can't lie.
They both are great performers.
But I feel like Chris Brown does bring something a little different. He has a lot of music. But I'm gonna be real though. At the same time, though, this don't sound bad, and this is something I probably don't like about our generation. Glad everybody want to make music, but it's oversaturated. It's really oversaturated to me, to where I don't feel like it's a lot of longevity with music. Like Usher, this is old music and I can still listen to now.
That's right.
It's not saying I can't listen to a lot of Chris Brown music now, because Chris Brown was about to come to your concert before you canceled it back in October. I'm real pissed about that jump. But
so you picking Usher. Breezy fans.
Oh, can I get a drum roll?
Okay.
I don't know.
Now you gotta pick it. You know what I mean?
Oh no! Actually, no. I figured it out. I'm gonna pick Chris Brown. I'm gonna get rid of all the Usher. But here's why. I just thought about it. Chris Brown done made a lot of good features. A lot of good. You want me to bring out my phone?
We can settle this. We can go to your other question.
Wow. Why you pick Usher?
I didn't say who I picked. I'm in the middle.
So you can be in the middle, but I got to choose side. We don't do that.
I was the questionnaire. You know
y'all, so we're gonna give him a drum roll.
No, it's not.
We're gonna give him a drum roll, and he.
Usher.
Oh, so now you want to stay.
The reason why I'm saying Usher is because Chris Brown, great. I cannot lie. Chris Brown is great, but Usher music catalog is real tough. Like that Mohawk Usher, like that Mohawk Usher was some serious. Then you got big frame aviator Usher with the curly Mohawk. Now I'm telling you,
real.
Like bro, I'm telling you. And then like you said, for like the culture, bro, Usher yeah. Then of course like Burn Confessions. Then it's just like the overall I love these kids. Then like him.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just like.
He do.
Lovers and Frank, like Usher. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
All right, go for it.
Who do you think will have a better Super Bowl performance?
I ain't gonna lie, Chris Brown over here hitting backflips in the air, horn and stuff, singing. So,
Usher proved himself with this cherry.
He can't do that at Super Bowl though. He can't. That Super Bowl.
Hey, he can throw a big ass cherry at me in the middle of the damn concert. I catch
I
it.
bet you'll find this one. Mr. Raymond.
Mr. Raymond.
Did you see this?
Mr. Raymond.
Oh,
It's
I'm sorry.
See, I feel like when it comes to the cancel culture, right?
Mhm.
First of all, people need to stop being so invested in other people's lives. That's just me
That
personally.
too.
Like, go in the shade room comments and you will see people writing a whole damn paragraph. Why is you so invested with somebody else's life? And I think
I'm not wrong. It be the same people that be on social media that don't even. Ooh, this is a tough subject, right?
Talk to me.
Shout out to y'all that's from the field. That's what I'm about to say. I'm talking to y'all too. Listen, it's people like that repost Beyonce for her birthday, but won't repost their friends.
Okay.
Come on.
Cause why you supporting their brand but not mine? But see, and then people don't support you till you get that 100K.
Let me tell you something.
They don't support you till that you get that 100K.
Let me tell you
And be
something.
like, why would you wasn't there for nothing? You ain't getting a follow back. Don't ask to take no picture. Don't ask for nothing.
You know what's funny? Cause I'm one of the people. I know my chat. Like I go down my chat. And I know the day ones. I know the new people when I see them and stuff like that. Like I was super invested to my chat where like into the point where like some of my mods and some of my people that's been with me since day one are friends to me now. Like their kids be like, Uncle Will, you know what I'm saying? Boom. But I'm that invested to my community. So like I be really curious, like be like, what was your favorite like memory back then? You know
Exactly.
stuff like that. What was my greatest milestone in this year since you said that's when you came in? They can't name it. Now granted, nobody's entitled to support you. That's one thing as a content creator I definitely want to give you. Your friends are not entitled to support you. Your family are not entitled to support you. As long as you support yourself and you love yourself and you put God first, that's it. You know what I mean? You gotta do that. Other than that, you can't force nobody to like what you do. Envy is also a thing that throw in that mix too. A lot of people, I ain't gonna lie to you, and my brothers can attest. People be hating.
They
People
do.
be hating. I done got talked about in group chats, sent in group chats, talk down on. That's why at the end of my YouTube videos, I always say, put me in the group chat, you'll always do.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm taking that. I'm taking that.
Nah, go crazy. But nah, like I tell them, but like envy is a crazy thing. But like I be trying to get people to understand. If my man's up, if my partner up, right? That's my neighbor, right? God blessing him. I mean, God is in the neighborhood.
Oh.
Why hate on my neighbor? Because he can come right next door.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you never know. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I'm not an envious person. Nobody. I'm not a jealous person. I'm not none of that. Like I'll be honest. Like when I said I was getting into AMP, my favorite AMP member is Phantom. Phantom my favorite because I sit in on Phantom's motivational, real shit down conversations, and it's just like one of the things that Phantom would say is, why would I give up today if tomorrow might be the day I win? Okay. So I live with that mentality, but I also throw a little flavor on that too, where it's like the time of why would I block my blessings today if tomorrow might be the day that I can help somebody else win.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because
you gotta be selfless.
Right.
Even like with that mentality, I can't stand when people post this, oh, God don't play about me. God don't play about any of us.
I'm telling you.
You shouldn't want him to play about any of us. That's the whole thing about it. You cannot be a selfish person. Because that's when you're going to develop jealousy. That's when you're going to develop envy. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, you ain't reading your word, baby. Get in that Bible. Quit watching them sermons just for you. Ooh. That might have hit a little bit too much. Ooh.
I'm new. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Hey. I hope nothing back.
I appreciate it. But I like hearing this because of, like I said, like watching some of the creators I watch, they talk about how putting God first in what you do. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, chat. 100 with y'all. Like I didn't grow up in that type of environment. Like I grew up in that. Do what you gotta do to get that money. That's it. Yeah. That's all I knew was hustle. So it's like it was a point in my life where I tried to live like without God first. But it wasn't like I was like going against it. It was just like that ain't what I knew. I didn't know how to do it, so I'm not gonna tiptoe in that realm.
Exactly. I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? So I just kept doing my thing and I kept falling on my ass. My bad. Come on. Sorry.
No, you good.
I kept falling on my face. And I kept asking myself, why can I do this? Why can I do this? And that's like I put so much faith in man. That I had to understand that some battles that you face, your physical being is there, but it's a spiritual battle.
And that's why it's redirection.
Yeah.
Like for the longest, I felt like the world was against me for a minute. And I realized Jeremiah 29:11, God is not trying to take you through all of that to hurt you. He is there to redirect you. He's trying to get, 30 minutes, can't hear you. We're going to keep going. But it's just about redirection, and I was so worried about what other people thought about me, because it's like, you ain't worried about who put you on this earth, and that's God. And now I ask myself every day, and I pray to Him, I'm like, what's the purpose that you have for me? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be doing anything right now that's not fruitful, that's not helping my brothers, sisters in Christ, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because when I wake up and I'm not reading my word, I'm not praying, I feel off. I start going into things that don't benefit me. I wake up with anxiety, all type of stuff, and that's when I realize, I need to redirect myself, because I want, when I pass away, when I die, I want to know that I did everything on this earth that was God first. True. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I gotta ask you this. This is gonna lead into like relationships, my favorite topic. But I feel like that's also something I'm starting to translate, of course, into like my partner who I want to be with, because we need to be equally yoked.
Okay.
We have to be equally yoked, because I realized that with my past relationships, it's like, okay, cool, but like, baby, you don't even pray before you eat. I can't even do that. That's just bare minimum.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
But it's just like, I want to keep God first, even in my relationships, because it's like, yeah, ain't no us. And like it is in the Bible, it's God, husband, wife, kids, family, all of that. And it's like, I want an afterlife.
No,
I want to get happy.
Yeah, no, facts. And I think that's what kind of shook me to like really want to learn was, you hear everybody talk about God this, God that. And it's like, for me, that didn't come up on that. I'm kind of confused. It's kind of like it's kind of like one of the things. It's like that new thing. It's like everybody keep talking about boys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I kind of took myself into it, and then it's like reading it was a little scary. I ain't gonna lie. I was young, and I know the life I was living was not the life that the life I was living was what that book said don't do. And I'm like, ooh, I'm scared. So I got up out of there, and then one day I was listening to a sermon. I was at church, and the pastor spoke a word saying, if tomorrow was the day that your number was called, would you be ready? And it's like, in reality, I sat there with myself, I was like, nah. So I had to go on that own journey to try to figure things out. And I worked my own, because I kept comparing other people's relationship with God to what I thought it's supposed to be. Now I got my own. God, my God. Like, I have conversations like we on the phone, and it helped me understand, like, and every time I realized, like, my purpose that God blessed me with was to motivate, is to inspire somebody. One of my sayings that my mentor gave me that we talk about is, I aspire to inspire before I expire. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's my purpose. Like, that's my purpose in life, is to motivate somebody, to show somebody that they can achieve God's blessing. Because a lot of people fail to realize, and this is going to touch some people out there, some people be wanting God blessings, but don't even want to meet Him halfway.
Exactly.
So it's like, how can I ask for this such abundance of a blessing, and I can't even go 50-50 with the man that put me, the being that put me here. See what I'm saying? So it's like, that changed my perspective on a lot of things. I'm a philosophical guy. That's my thing. So it's like, I look more in depth in anything I do. It's not just black and white for me.
Exactly.
It's a construct of it. So it's like, yeah. So I definitely agree.
And the biggest thing too, I realized, because I'm not gonna, I didn't grow up in a household either where I was going to church. So a lot of things I had to go out myself and read my own word, go to the church, figure out what church do I like, what kind of preaching style do I like.
100%.
And at first I felt like I was really selfish with it. I'm like, God can do this for me, da da da. But I also had to realize, okay, I don't want to have judgment either, because the thing that I've noticed that's so easy when you are on your walk with Christ, it's so easy to be like, oh, they're doing this and they're doing this and I need to stay away. And that's why it's so important to read the gospel, because it's like God is closest to the brokenhearted. Like, so when you were in your situation, I was in my situation when we were nowhere near reading the Bible, God was still there that entire time. He just, like you said, waiting on us coming halfway. And I think that's why for me, even now, I'm not quick to judge nobody. Because it's like, you can't. It's like the same way that I want, the way that God has been in my life, I want that for other people. Because especially when you have that one encounter where it's like, wow, that was God talking to me. It's like, man, you will never forget that. And I've had that so many times in Atlanta. That's honestly why I'm in Atlanta. Every time I talk about this, I get very emotional, because when I work at a news station. Shout out to that news station. So I work at a news station, and I'll never forget the day I signed, and I was on this elevator in my hotel, and this lady, she just came up to me. She was like, do you believe in prophecies? Do you believe in God? And she was just telling me, she said, I don't know what you've been through, but you are here for a reason. Everything is going to fall into place. Everything is going to work out. When I said that, meant the world to me, because me signing that paper and getting this job, it wasn't just about, oh, now I got some extra money in my pockets. To me, this was like, I came through so much, and God showed me, you know what, Kelly, no, you didn't have that internship. No, you wasn't doing journalism and all this stuff like you was supposed to. 2 years down the line, you was focused on everybody else, but at the same time, because of your discipline, because you was able to die to your old self, this is what the reward was. And you may not feel like you're ready for that, but I'm gonna tell you, you are ready for that. Okay.
Nah, I be telling people, man, I look at my relationship with God kind of like football. If any of y'all watch football, I'm on the field, God in the press box. Certain things I can't see coming. Certain things I can't see. Certain things that unfold like this, I missed it, but He's seen it. So it's like when I go sit back and reflect, that's like watching film. You know what I'm saying? Help me understand where did that missed block happen at? Where did that receiver was open down the field at? Where was that possibility that I could excel, and what was my mistakes? So a lot of people, accountability is a must. We can be all day. We can be all day.
Okay.
I'm about to tell you. But yeah, nah. But I do got a question for you though. Like, what got you into the content realm? Like, what made you one day say, hey, I want to do this?
Well, let me start by saying this. First off, period, journalism, love journalism. Let me just say that. So when I was younger, my mom's always been an English teacher. So she used to drill into me watching anything, reading, watching Roots, anything documentary-wise. Yeah, Roots. That's one of my favorite documentaries. Can't lie. Yes. So I was into all of that heavy. And then when I got to high school, we had everybody in Florida know this. It's called the FCAT, standardized state testing. Okay. And I remember I got a 5 on my writing test assignment, whatever. And that's the highest you can get. It's 1 through 5. And I remember, thank you. And my teacher told me, like, Kelly, like, you did really good. And I remember the story was about superheroes or some junk. And it was something I was like, I don't even know nothing about superheroes, but I'm going to wing it. And it came out really good. And I said, you know what? I know I want to do something with journalism, but I don't know what. Because I've always seen myself doing a bunch of different things, whether it's writing a book, poetry, script writing, whatever. So I said, okay, let me see. Then when I got to FAM, first SBI student, I was a business major. Nobody knew about that. And then I switched over to the other side. And I started just tapping into everything. So I was like, okay, I like writing articles, but man, I'm a yapper. Like, especially like conversations like these, like, I like to pick people's brain apart. And I like intellectual people. I want to know what's going to make me smarter. So like when I was watching stuff like Roots or all the things that my mom was having me watch or read, I was learning. And I want to be able to learn from other people with conversations we have. Like I said, I don't like being the smartest person in the room. Right. And I said, okay, you know what? One, I like talking, like I said. So I'm like, let me sit in the front of the camera and just talk. But I will say I used to be very scared to be in front of the camera. Yeah. And I think it was just more so like a confidence thing, but now I don't really care to shade the fuck with anybody.
I just want to think I didn't want to be boring. Like, I don't want to look at something and be like, man, this is awesome.
Yes.
And I'm posting it, like, man, that sucks.
Okay. Like, but it's like, you know what, not everything for everybody. If you don't like what I got going on,
some people in the world like sweet tea, and I feel like that's nasty.
Okay.
Sweet tea is nasty.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
so.
Potato salad, coleslaw.
Okay.
Arby's, Captain D's.
Oh, but I ain't gonna lie though.
Do you eat Arby's?
No, but I do like.
Captain D's?
On my cat.
Do you eat Captain D's?
Yes, I bust down.
You just said that.
I bust down on Captain D's, and KFC used to have some good behind coleslaw.
What?
If anybody, if you used to eat KFC back in the day, y'all remember that honey barbecue chicken tossed up. Everybody know what I'm talking about. Okay, record. But let me tell you something. Watch these comments. People gonna know what I'm talking about. They gonna know what I'm talking about. But anywho, so not too much. But that's how I got it.
On purpose? On purpose?
Yes.
You go to Captain D's on purpose.
I'm my granny baby. She always had me go. Y'all know them stuff is like old people restaurants. So, but it was good. Anyways, remember, no cast of judgment. So yes, so I just started dibbling and dabbling in this stuff. Like I even created, it ain't last long, but you know how 106 in Park was. I made a spinoff like 103 on the Hill. So October 3rd, that's the founder for FAMU, our birthday, on the Hill, because we are the highest of the 7 hills. Highest of the 7 hills. 1887. What? Hey, bet you ain't he know it though.
Hey, shout out to Alabama A&M University, the Hill. It's called the Hill for a reason.
We don't know what that hill is.
Shout out to the best HBCU. Everybody say illustrious, no?
The forgotten HBCU.
Who told you that?
y'all see how he knew what our saying was and we didn't know what his saying was.
See, I'm not feeling into
Anyways,
it's
all love in the HBCU family.
Yeah, it's like that cousin you gotta get along.
No, that's the Alabama. Y'all be messing with y'all.
We don't do that. Stop.
That's the problem. That's the problem. We the cousin that don't mess with when they got cousins that they mess with. Clock it.
No, don't clock it.
Clock it.
Turn the clock off. No, turn that clock.
Turn it back on.
No, off. Matter of fact, break it. No.
But I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so that's how I got into media, just tapping into different things. And when I had got out here, shout out to Seven. Seven, you already met him, but he was just like, hey, why? Oh well, we was on a music video set for 2 Chainz and Isley Brothers. Yeah, T. But anyways, yeah. So I was helping PA, and he was the main videographer, and he was just like, why you not in front of the camera? Why you not? And I said, you know what? Let me just do it. And that's why I even asked in the beginning, I'm like, how did you just start? Because it really does take, just do it. It don't matter how many views you finna get, who finna watch. Of course you want to do better the next day every time, but it's just like, just do it. So that's what I do. I don't call myself just one thing. I'm a journalist. I like doing a lot of
I be
things.
telling people that, like, don't call yourself, I'm just a rapper. No, you're an artist.
Yes.
I'm a streamer. No, you're a content creator. Like,
Exactly.
claim the whole title because, like, although I started at Instagram Live, and I like them Twitch streaming. I'm part of a content group. We do YouTube. We do Twitch streams. We then did giveaways. Like, I do
Tell
more.
me about that too.
What?
Yes, I wanted to talk about that, yes. Because I'm not going to lie, I love y'all Christmas outfits and stuff. I was like, bro, what they got going on? And what made y'all want to do that?
Like, become a group?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's funny enough. Like, we've been talking about everything. God's timing. So, it's really like, my boy Kai, you know what I'm saying? I met him through watching another creator that I watch. And I seen him doing streaming. And I was really studying streaming. So, I was
Shout out to Kai.
Shout out to Kai, that's my dog. So it's like I was studying his stream style, and I was like, okay, I see how he do. He's good at storytelling. That's his thing. He's a great storyteller, very like articulate, very smart in the head. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I followed him. Then it was like one night I was off stream, and I was just like, man, I feel like watching some Twitch. Cause I'm one of the streamers that necessarily don't watch streams unless like it's weird. It's like I'm one of the people that cook but don't like my cooking. But like my food good. It's just after I've been around it so long, I need a break from it. So it's like that day I was like, man, I got off stream. Let me see what Kyle up to. Watch his name, seen it. He was live. Watch his stream. He was on Discord with Matt. Shout out Matt. So they was talking, and they was on the topic of, let's do a content group. And then I was like, hey, Kyle was already talking about doing the content group. So I was like, hey, bro, add me in Discord. Like, let me tap it. I want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Tune in. Join the Discord. So it was me, Kai, and Matt. We was just chopping up. Then Kai added this dude that was up there. That was in the chat. And then he was like, add me too. That's Austin. That's my dog too. Austin's the ADHD energy. He's energy. What everything energy is Austin with locks. Give energy some locks.
With locks?
With locks. Give energy locks with a 2-strand and make him 6'1".
Hey.
That's him. So it's like, bro, when like we was all just in there yapping and talking, then we was like, all right, man, we're gonna do a stream together. First stream together we played a game together. It was a scary game. It was an horror game.
Yeah.
Pure comedy. They weren't listening. They was arguing. They was yelling. Folks were scared. For some reason, as though I was the most experienced, I kept dying. Because I was trying to teach and play at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, these dudes are hilarious. Like, our chats are laughing at us. And we was like, we see something.
I want to watch it because I would love to see the dynamic. Because especially you got big personality.
Oh yeah, no.
Y'all.
No, it's we got 2 YouTube videos out right now. We just started the group. We started the group 2 months ago. What we in December now? We started the group back in going into October, honestly, like beginning of October. So we still fresh. Like we're not even 6 months knowing each other. Almost 1K subs. Like 500 followers. Almost 1K on our videos, and we only got 2 vids. And we came to the A and just shot like 6 videos.
Wow.
So it's like, yeah. No.
You gotta come to the A, man.
Oh yeah, no, I'm trying to convince. We got one member, I ain't gonna see who it is. We got one member who's not sold on the Atlanta right now and is trying to swing his thoughts.
Hey, member, listen.
Please.
I don't know who you are, but whoever you are in this group,
Please.
bring your behind here. I'm telling you, And I know it's a whole trend going around. Y'all like to make fun of like Atlanta TikTokers, whatever, content creators. But y'all just need to come here. There is so many opportunities.
Like, it's so many. Even this one. Like,
exactly. Like, when you hit me up, I say, hey, like, come on.
Let me fill y'all in. I'm a person that, when I see talent, I like, bet. I see somebody with drive, I'm a person where it's like, all right, cool. I seen the podcast. I've been telling my boys, I want to be on the podcast. I'm going to do an interview. I want to talk, I want to tell my story. I want to show people who I am. And I was like, I seen your work. I was like, you know what? I see drive.
I appreciate it.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. Put us in the group chat like y'all already do.
Hey, I appreciate it because you was so humble. Like when I tell y'all, I didn't even know this man even had 100K followers till today. Because I like to study a little bit before. And I said, 7. I said, this boy got 100K followers. I'm like, what he do with little me? I only got 54. But that's so much respect though, because it's like, in the end, of course it's a benefit for both, but it's just like that shows a lot about your character, you know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all are able to come to Atlanta because it is so many opportunities. When I tell you, a lot of people always have stuff to say about Atlanta, but I don't care. I love being around Black people who are thriving and who want to help. When I tell you, even like with this podcast, I know I keep shouting out 7, but it's like, if it wasn't for 7, I would not be doing this. I would not be here. You see the back of this.
Hey, let me learn y'all something. I like you.
Okay.
But nah, real talk, like, it's real though, because like I be trying to get people to understand, nobody that's ever been successful did it by themselves.
Exactly.
I don't care how hard you try to press it, because even if you was solo dolo, nobody did it by themselves. Like, even if you receive something, somebody had to see something in you to sign you to.
Exactly.
You need somebody.
You know what I'm saying? To see it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you look at anything that elevates, it needs something to elevate.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like me personally, like I don't treat people like crabs in a bucket. I'm trying to get out. We don't do that, man. I look at people as like kind of like, I don't even know an analogy to give it, but like I'm helping you. I'm lifting as I climb. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always extend a hand. Now it's up to you to accept my hand. I ain't gonna force you to accept my hand. I ain't gonna press it. But at the end, my goal is to really show somebody that there's a will, there's a way. Like I live and breathe that. Like cause that's what motivated me to push me through life. I promise. It's like how you get emotional talking about God and understanding my testimony. I promise y'all, the real me, the real uncut, raw. I don't know my stream, but like, we be like real talk, like they know what's up, and it's like that's what I hold dear is my testimony. Because my environment, I didn't let my environment define who I was. Even though I came about the struggle, I ain't got to make that my whole personality in my life. Like I want to be somewhere else. I want to be.
You want to make that change?
Yeah, no, I'm so serious. Like one of my biggest goals, I told myself when I went to college. It's funny now. Is when somebody search up Alabama A&M University and they got like that notable alumni tab over there to the right, I want my face over there.
Okay, yes. I want y'all remember me.
Like,
remember me.
Like that brick. I purchased a brick for my school. Like,
that's good.
Like, so like when I go back and have kids, I'm like, look.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like
everybody who went to HBC know about them bricks.
Yeah. So it's just like history, and it's just like one of my biggest things as a history nerd, and just like as a nerd.
Oh, you like it? What you said?
History. I love history.
Same.
Like history is amazing because that's the one thing. No matter how bad, no matter how it went. Can't change it.
You can't, and that's why this is why my grandma is 83 years old. Well, she about to turn 83. Shout out to grandma, Miss Ernestine. But when I tell you, I talk to her every day. But I always say, Grandma, tell me a story, because it's like people gotta remember this stuff was not too long ago. Okay.
It wasn't.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that's why for me, roots. I know I'm talking about it again, but it's so important to watch those uncomfortable memories, because you got to understand why we are here, the purpose that you serve. That's why I wanted to go to a HBCU. I wanted to be around other like-minded Black individuals. I want to be around a lot of other Black people where, a 3.0 don't mean nothing. I want that 4.0. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even just exactly. And it's not even just about the grades, but it's like I will never become a victim to the system. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to better my community because that's my ancestors weren't able to do that. You know, and that's why I feel like a lot of times we lose so much touch. If you've seen it in the last episode that I just dropped, but I talked about it too, where I'm not sure if you watched Love Island.
No, I'm not. I wasn't. the big Love Island guy. I like sports, anime.
Yeah.
Sports, anime, YouTube. I'm the guy.
Yeah, I get it.
Typical guy.
Well, just to give like a little background, there was a lot of debate when it became between this girl named Hudda and this girl named Landry, this black girl. Yeah, and basically it was just a lot as far as a lot of racial disparities played a lot in it. And I talked about it a lot in my last podcast because it's just like, especially as black people, we let so many things slide. It's just like, oh no, that's not what that was. That's not racism. That's not. It's like, no, you need to be open to everything. Open your third eye, like y'all claim y'all have, and realize, yeah, there is going to be spaces where you are going to get tried because of the color of your skin. Especially as a black woman, it's like they're not gonna want you to say everything. They're gonna take it as aggression. They're gonna take about all of that and don't look past that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And then it's like so many people try to brush it off, but it's like, no, racism still plays into this generation, but in different ways. And you got to be prepared for that. Even when you're going into job settings, you got to ask yourself, how you gonna act if somebody, you could tell they, what's the word? Give me what's the word?
Prejudice? Yeah,
or just anything like prejudice. Like, how are you going to act? Because you're gonna deal with that boss where they really don't like your ass. You know what I'm saying? Or they feel like you don't belong here. And it's like, you got to ask yourself, how you going to deal with that? All of those things still playing today. Maybe not, well, I ain't going to say lynching and stuff don't happen. It still be happening. But like, it may not be straight up in our faces, but it's like, you got to be prepared for that and be educated. That's why I don't like when people, well, I'm not my ancestors. Yeah. Like my friend said, you damn sure ain't your ancestors. Our ancestors would have fought back.
Some of the things, when you look back on history, some of the things they did have to go through, it's just like,
wow.
Like that was their norm. Like for us, it's so gruesome and crazy because we see what our life is like. That was their normal. Normal. Like, that was their normal day-to-day lives. And it just make you think to yourself, why they fought so hard, why would I waste it? That's what I tell myself when they come to like my personal rights and what's going on. It's like, I'm gonna practice everything. Like, went to HBCU, did a lot of things revolving around black culture and historics. Like, just because of the simple fact of like, that's what they fought for. So why would I feel like the biggest slap in the face is not practicing what our people fought so hard at.
Exactly. So
it's like, nah, like you deserve this just as much as the next person because guess what? We fought to show them why we're all equals. And it's just like, I feel like in life sometimes it can be a little timidness because some people don't like controversy. Some people don't like stress and some people okay with being quiet. I feel like that's where people like us, they got a voice. That's not afraid of that camera. That's not afraid to meet controversy face to face. That plays a role, especially in our generation now, because I feel like our generation is somewhat easily influenced, especially with technology. Social media, all that, it's so easy to one person to take a narrative and let the media control the narrative. Whereas sometimes if you ain't tapped into your history, you won't understand that propaganda has been a thing since the beginning of the time.
Exactly.
So it's like,
and something I feel like too that's very big to me, and that's why I think journalism was big to me, my education was big to me. That is something black people take advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Because our ancestors used to get killed if they knew how to read, if they knew how to write. And I think that's why for me now I find it so selfish where I get it, people say, oh, the education system is a scam. But this is where, as a black person, quit waiting for a handout. And what I mean by that is go home, read your own books. You should be saying to your kids, hey, this is this book, written by this author. You know what I'm saying? You need to take advantage of your own, like what your, like anything that you have control of, take advantage of that. Exactly. Your ancestors weren't able to do that. Not everything is about confrontation. Some things are just about you taking that first step. But I just want to say, thank you so much for coming. This is good. We don't talk about everything.
Nah, this is definitely.
I really didn't know that.
Definitely, but I do got something for you.
Yes.
That I would like your personal opinion.
Yes, tell me. Ooh.
All right, in my
Y'all
hand.
can see it.
In my hand, I do it. It's Pine and Cypress by Tone by EMP. So listen, I love Tone. Shout out EMP, like I told you that. For them to even send me this, and they the reason why I started doing content.
I'm gonna show.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? Go to your Target, go to your Tone shop, but I want to see your personal opinion on how you think this smells.
Okay. A real reaction.
Original.
It goes with your outfit.
You feel I'm about to pick it up.
Yeah.
Come on.
Not too strong.
What? Huh?
It's like a. You smell good, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
I like that.
So look.
Nice little Christmas present.
What I'm gonna do, y'all, since she did like it, is get her own little tone kit. So, shine me out, you know what I'm saying? Have me here. So I make sure before I leave the A, I get that squared away.
Yes.
So make sure y'all support people, man. You feel me? And for any of y'all out there, bro, set the tone.
Period. Shout out to Tone. And shout out to me because I just got some for Christmas. But yes, y'all, and that is a wrap. Make sure y'all follow. Drop your handle.
Oh, it's W. I thought it was gonna pop up, but nah, WILL6LAKE, and if you want to tap in, just put .media after that.
Period.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.